guys, it's me Brianna, and this is going to be a video on how to use a beauty blender. If you've been following me for some time, you guys know I absolutely love the beauty blending sponge. So I'm going to show you how you can do a full face using your beauty blending sponge. So if you're interested in this, stay tuned. When it comes to using my beauty blender, I like to use it wet. I'm mixing a little bit of my e.l.f. misting spray, and then I'm going to take a little bit of my foundation. Putting that foundation onto my hand, diving that into my beauty blender, and I'm just going to apply that foundation to my skin. Once I have the color onto my skin, I take my beauty blender and I press that foundation into my skin using that beauty blender very lightly. Again, the sponge is a little bit wet, so it's going to allow us to easily blend that into our skin and give us that beautiful airbrushed look. The great thing about a beauty blender is you can control the coverage. You can apply a little for a lighter coverage, or you can apply more for a heavier coverage. And right now I'm just blending that foundation into my jawline, into my hairline. You do not want a differential line. Right now the foundation is setting into my skin, so it looks kind of weird compared to my neck, but it's just setting. But you definitely want to always blend your foundation out into your jawline so you don't have that line. Another way you can use your beauty blender, which is my personal favorite and the way I use it the most, is concealer. I take some of my concealer with my beauty blender and I dab that under my eye. I use my beauty blender wet from pretty much everything besides powder. Anyways, I'm taking that slightly damp beauty blender and I am dabbing that into my skin with my concealer. As you can see, it's again creating a beautiful, natural, almost airbrushed look with the concealer. Do not be afraid to blend. Do not be afraid to build it. When you blend your concealer out, if you feel like it's still not enough coverage, then just build that to a heavier coverage. As you can see, this is about my second layer, and I'm just building that concealer to my desired coverage. I use the pointed side of the beauty blender for my crevices, and I use the bigger side for pretty much my under eye. I'm also going to take my beauty blender and highlight the rest of my face. My forehead, my nose, a little bit on my chin, and my cupid, well, I guess it's my cupid's bow. And I'm going to apply that just to highlight my face. Again, I'm pressing that concealer into my skin using my beauty blender, which is lightly misted. And sorry you guys, my mirror is on the right hand side of me, so that's why I keep looking to my right. I'm looking in the mirror. And there you go, foundation, concealer, and highlight using the beauty blender. Next is setting my foundation and my concealer using a setting powder and my beauty blender. So when I use a powder, I try to use my beauty I try to use my beauty blender dry. As you can see, I'm taking that pointed section of the beauty blender, the pointed part of the beauty blender, and I am putting that powder onto my under eye, my forehead, my face. I'm pretty much just setting my entire face with this powder. I'm allowing my powder to cook. Then I'm just going to blend out that powder using the beauty blender. I'm doing it all with the beauty blender, you guys. Guess what else you can do with the beauty blender? Contour! Taking that pointed part of the beauty blender, I'm just going to contour my nose a little bit. As you can see, I'm kind of doing a line, dot, line. You guys know I don't go crazy with the nose contour, but you can contour your nose with the beauty blender. And then once you have that powder, you're just going to go over that with the big part of the sponge. And as you guys can see, look, little contour. And also give myself a light cheek contour. You can contour with a powder, you can contour with a cream. I'm using a powder for a very light look, but do not let this confuse you guys. You can easily use a cream or a liquid to contour your face as well with a beauty blender. You guessed it, I'm going to apply a little bit of my blush with the beauty blender, taking that, and look at it guys, look how soft and natural that looks on my cheek. Doesn't it look beautiful with that beauty blender? And because you guys know I'm addicted to bronzer, I'm going to apply a little bit of bronzer as well with the Beauty Blender. So this is my finished full face using the Beauty Blending Sponge. As you guys can see, side by side comparison, it creates a very natural, beautiful, almost airbrushed look. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this look. Please be sure to subscribe, thumbs up, comment, and share this video with a friend. Until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.